in bright colors. The future is drawing near with new thoughts and ideas. My dreams, they all start right here. So I take a step and time will tell. I'm filling up high like a wishing well. I got big dreams to take over the world. I got big dreams to take over the world. I got big dreams to take over the world. I got big dreams to take over the world. Yeah, I woke up in the morning with a taste for revolution. I got a plan upon the paper ready for the execution. With my hands in the air, reaching out to grab this freedom. And the signs are really clear, it's just some don't know how to read them. Yeah, let's take it up from here and watch the problems as they disappear. A new day's coming now across the land. I found the key, open the lock inside my hand. I got big dreams to take over the world. I got big dreams to take over the world. I got big dreams to take over the world. I got big dreams to take over the world.
Dancing through all the pain you've been through. situation. I don't really have an explanation. So I found a new game to play. Thought I told you to stay away, but I see you're here anyway. So yeah, guess you're welcome to overstay. Just don't build up your expectations. It's not a good time to test my patience. And don't get in these situations, 'cause you're chasing the hurricane, taking the name in vain. My God, it's such a shame, 'cause you got yourself into this. It says enter at your own risk. Now your name is on my list, and you are exactly where I want. So I probably lost my mind. Well, you're welcome to try and find. But dear, don't you be surprised if I'm not here when you look behind. Guess I have my own destination, and you're staring at the wrong direction. I'm not looking for your confirmation, 'cause you're chasing the hurricane, taking the name in vain. My God, it's such a shame, 'cause you got yourself into this. It says enter at your own risk. Now your name is on my list, and you say you're not gonna take part in this mind play. Well, that's just the kind of price that you gotta pay. Said you have to go, but now you kinda wanna stay. Kinda wanna stay, 'cause you're chasing the hurricane, taking the name in vain. My God, it's such a shame. Such a shame, 'cause you got yourself into this. It says enter at your own risk. Now your name is on my list, and
We can see the world through open eyes and savor all the time before it flies. And every time you wake up, there's a new day that's calling out your name. Come join the game. Well, that's life. Take what comes along the way. That's love. Let it grow stronger every day. There's joy as the days go passing by. There's hope, a better life for you and I. We take our dreams and fly. Together we can try. That's life. Well, some things in this world were meant to be, like living life in peace and harmony. So follow where the road will lead you. Hand in hand we'll make our dreams come true. Enjoy the view. Oh, that's life. Take what comes along the way. That's love. Let it grow stronger every day. There's joy as the days go passing by. There's hope, a better life for you and I. Take our dreams and fly. Together we can try. That's life. Stronger
Sing with the birds and be no one, hiding inside my lemon tree. One of those days that I am free, I want to stay under the moon, watching the earth and be in tune. Now everything looks so small. I am free to have it all. Stick it at that, tap it down. Stick it at that, stick it at that, tap it down. Stick it at that, tap
I am pleased by just the simple little things of the little things of life. And I promise if you take the time, you won't be looking for too long before you find this little secret of mine. It's a hello from a friend, or a smile from a child, or the way someone will greet you when you've been gone a while. It's a kiss from your lover, or a hug from your mother, just the smell of fresh air, or when help comes from another. It is generosity, or just a kind philosophy, encouragement to keep on going when enthusiasm's slowing. It's a walk into the forest, or a swim into the sea. I don't need it complicated, it's the simple things for me. The world turns fast, but I will slow right down, so that I do not miss the wonderful, the beautiful things that are around, round. There is so much to say, yeah, so much to give. So have a hope for the future and expect good things will come as you live. It's about a hello from a friend, or a smile from a child, or the way someone will greet you when you've been gone a while. It's a kiss from your lover, or a hug from your mother, just the smell of fresh air, or when help comes from another. It is generosity, or just a kind philosophy, encouragement to keep on going when enthusiasm's slowing. It's a walk into the forest, or a swim
please save me. Oh, take me home, take me on a ride. I got a good feeling about the colors lighting up your eyes. Take me home, take me to the sky. I got a good feeling. Tell me the only thing you are is mine now. I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. Good feeling. I got a good feeling. Good feeling.
Sometimes I play it safe, and you can see it. It's easy for me to show. But sometimes I'm really brave, and that just means that I'll try again tomorrow. It's my doubt creating mountains where the valleys used to be. Gotta change perspective if I really wanna see that sunrise over the water. I swam over and under, get lost in all the wonder, never call it quits, no. When life hit me apart, I went faster and farther. I just gotta remember I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Oh, I live among the waves. Let them take me as far as they want to go. And it's time for me to say, they won't break me, I'm braver than I know. It's my doubt creating mountains where the valleys used to be. Gotta change perspective if I really wanna see it. Sunrise over the water, I swam over and under, get lost in all the wonder, never call it quits, no. When life hit me apart, I went faster and farther. I just gotta remember I was made for this. Oh, such a time as this. I was made for this. It's my doubt creating mountains where the valleys used to be. And all the things I thought I knew were changing like the seas. Yeah. But I've overcome it all and I'm still here. Oh, I gotta change perspectives if I really wanna see. Sunrise over the water, I swam over and under, get lost in all the wonder, never call it quits, no. When life hit me apart, I went faster and farther. I just gotta remember I was made for this. Oh, such a time as this. Oh, I was made for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the PA Virtual Graduation Ceremony is about to begin. Please find your seats and silence your cell phones. Thank you.
Well, everybody, yeah, everybody, yeah. Take it up to the top, may the party never stop. Make it loud, make it clear, let them know that we're here. Well, everybody, yeah, everybody, yeah. Throw your hands in the air, and if you do and if you dare, turn it up, shake it down, and the world will spin.
Ladies and gentlemen, the PA Virtual Graduation Ceremony is about to begin. Please find your seats and silence your cell phones. Thank you.
Everybody, yeah, everybody, yeah. Take it up to the top, man, the party never stop. Make it loud, make it clear, let them know we're here. Well, everybody, yeah, everybody, yeah. Throw your hands in the air, and if you do, and if you dare, turn it up, shake it down, and the world will spin another round. There's a simple rule I know, makes you smile and makes you grow. Be the one you wanna be, feeling happy, feeling free. Make the time and have a plan. Peace and love go hand in hand. Cause you're the one I wanna see. Won't you come and be with me? Spread the love. Come on now, spread the love. Spread it close and spread it wide. Spread it round the countryside. Spread the love. Come along and don't be slow. Let me show you where I wanna go. Share the laughter, bring a smile. Take a moment, stay a while. To the dance, don't be shy now, take a chance. With open arms and open mind, seek the truth and you shall find. Spread the love. Come on now, spread the love. Spread it close and spread it wide. Spread it round the countryside. Spread the love. Every day and you will see a better way to live a life that's full of joy. And every time a smile can make its way across your face, then you may say you simply could not ask for more. The key to finding happiness is love yourself, and all the rest will find its way in perfect harmony. Life is waiting just for you and me, yeah. There's a simple rule I know, makes you smile and makes you grow. Spread the love. Come on now, spread the love. Spread it close and spread it wide. Spread it round the countryside. Spread the love. Spread the love. Come on now, spread the love. Spread it close and spread it wide. Spread it round the countryside. Spread the love. Woo!
PA virtual family. Isn't it great to be here to celebrate together in this momentous occasion? Absolutely. And with that, I'd like to just take a pause to honor a group of hardworking people that really are the heartbeat to making this institution work. I'm going to ask our illustrious Board of Trustees and the advisor to the CEO and the Board of Trustees to stand while we recognize them with a moment of thanks. I'd like to introduce Mrs. Bonnie M. Schaefer, who is chair to the Board of Trustees, Mrs. Brenda Suckleman, who is vice chair, Mr. Victor D. Valentine, Sr., who serves as treasurer, Ms. Sophia Lewis, secretary, and in his absence, I'd like to recognize Mr. Carl Swartz, and I would be remiss if I didn't introduce to you to Dr. David Wetzel, who joins me in Leadership Partnership. Let's show them a moment of love. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the executive leadership team, as your Chief Executive Officer, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to PA Virtual Charter School's 15th annual graduation ceremony. This graduation ceremony represents a significant milestone in the lives of our students and of the parents and learning coaches who have partnered with us along this journey. As learning coaches, you represent the fire in the diamond model of partnership that we have with you. As learning coaches, you have been patient and kind. You have protected, trusted, hoped, and persevered. We believe that this combination never fails. Today, we are marking the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, personal growth, and sacrifice. This magnanimous occasion deserves to be recognized and celebrated. Graduation is not only a time to acknowledge our graduates in their academic achievement, but it should also place us on a crossroads. Am I losing sound? Okay, I guess I'm back. Graduation is not only a time to acknowledge the academic achievement of our students, particularly our graduates here, but it should place us on a crossroad of reflection on the journey thus far with an eye toward the road ahead. And so I welcome you today to celebrate a new chapter full of possibilities, opportunities, and hope. I congratulate our graduates and learning coaches and I welcome each and every one of their supporters to the 15th annual graduation ceremony of PA Virtual Charter School. Let the festivities begin. Welcome. And at this point, I'm going to introduce to some and present to others Mr. Jason Billups, who's going to serve as our Master of Ceremonies today. Please welcome Jason.
Thank you, Dr. Deborah, for that introduction. And thank you, everyone, for the opportunity to serve as your MC today. I don't know if many of you know, I served as the Chief Financial Officer for PA Virtual for the last 5 years, and I was with PA Virtual. I'm getting old, so bear with me. I was with PA Virtual for 12 years in total. My run as CFO on a full-time basis came to an end, sadly, but it was bittersweet in December, this past December, and I was wondering who they were going to get to MC the graduation, and I sat there quietly waiting to see if I was going to be asked. I was getting my contract ready to see what type of fee I was going to charge, you know. Especially being at the Mann Center and sharing the stage with some iconic people, I'm like, yeah, I was preparing myself. And I was asked, but I have to say, I was like just touched by the opportunity to stand before you one more time and to serve in this capacity for a school I could say I love, and I consider it a family. So, all that being said, we're here for a very special and momentous occasion. And I remember, I think someone told me last year that the class of 2022 was the loudest class that I ever emceed. But I said, I don't know. I'm here with the class of 2023, but I wonder if they're louder. So, are you louder? Board? Are they louder? I think 2022 still got it. Okay, you're getting better. It might be that hangover from the Eagles Super Bowl loss, I get it. But we're going to keep it moving. So to get moving with the program, I'd like to bring Raven Brown to the microphone to deliver our Pledge of Allegiance. And so at this time, I would like to ask for everyone to please stand for those that are able.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Raven. If you could remain standing. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get back to the gym, trying to lose some of this weight, so that up and down, that should help a little bit. So at this time, we'll have the singing of the national anthem, which will be performed by Danielle Brown from the class of 2010 and Jennifer Chatone Brown, class of 2012.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Can we give them one more round of applause, please? So, please be seated. So at this time, we will have the playing of our PA Virtual alma mater, which was done by Grove City College Choir. So before I introduce our student speakers, I just wanted to share a few words, my Billups bites, so to speak, that I'd like to impart on the graduating class here. First thing I really wanted to say, and it seems cliche, and we read it a lot in programs and things about, you know, this is one chapter of your life coming to an end, and you're about to embark on a new chapter, which is true, is very true. And in this journey, and a part of that story, I like to say, is there's times where you just have to recognize and be able to celebrate yourself. And I know Dr. Deborah just said there are many people here that supported you, parents, teachers, the board, friends, family, in all different capacities. But again, there was only one person that got you in that seat today to receive a degree conferred by the state of Pennsylvania, and that's you. So the first thing I want you to do So what I like you to do is just take a moment, turn to your neighbor, and just say, I did it. You too. Turn to your other neighbor, say, I did it. And you know, one of the reasons I do that, and it could be a little bit of a reflection of myself, it's very hard for me sometimes to celebrate my accomplishments and what I've done. And I've always been told by many people, like, come on, take a step back and just celebrate, you know, what you were able to accomplish. And I have a struggle doing that. So I want you to remember that as you continue your life journey, to take the time and pause and celebrate yourself. Your story is your story. Like, you're the author of that story, and no one can take that away from you. No one can dictate how your story is going to end. And one thing to keep in mind, that your story is individual to you. We're all here sharing in this moment, from the accomplishments, the hard work, the things you were able to do. But how each of you got here, I'm sure the story is very different. And each person's story of how they got here is not better than the other. Someone may experience more challenges. It may have been very easy for some, but at the end of the day, you're all working out of here with the same degree. You have that one thing in common. It doesn't matter what color you are, what religion you are, how you identify, none of that matters. You're all going to be conferred a degree from PA Virtual Charter School, conferred by the state of Pennsylvania today. That's how your story is ending today, or this chapter. No one else got you to this point, but you did have support. Like I said, you had dedicated parents, family, learning coaches behind you, an excellent staff and teaching that cares very much about your success. But in the end, like I said, you were the one that got yourself here. And you got here through a bunch of different distractions, I'm sure, and challenges. I try to stay off of social media, but it's hard. And you know, the Instagram, the TikTok, the Facebook, you're just flooded with all this information of, especially of people saying they're living their best life, but they're just telling the part of the story that they want you to know. That's not the whole story. And just remember that your story is your story for you to share, and you only can allow somebody to tell your story if you allow that. So just in the past 6 months, there's been a ton of different challenges. We've had, just yesterday, I-95 collapsed. Like, who would have thought that would have happened? We've had contamination of air from Canadian wildfires. We've had a music icon that I know blessed this stage, Tina Turner, who passed away. Eagles lost the Super Bowl, sorry. Sixers get knocked out in the second round again. You know, so all these things and challenges and things are going to happen. And I'm just saying that to say, don't let the challenges stop you from doing and achieving what it is you're set out to do. You're all uniquely and wonderfully made with your own purpose. Just remember to carry out that purpose. Don't ever limit your expectations. Don't let anybody else limit your expectations. Haters will hate. It's inevitable. And if you have haters hating, that must mean you're doing something right. So whatever it is that you look to accomplish, within your journey. Just never forget, stay true to who you are, build authentic relationships. Don't ever let someone else tell your story or try to contribute to your story unless you allow them to. Just keep moving forward and just never, ever lose the fear of failing or losing or anything like that. Just stay motivated. There will always be challenges. There will always be obstacles and things to step in your way. But you got here, and there's more to come for you. So thank you for letting me just share some Billups bites. So now I'd like to introduce your student speakers for today. So first we have Desiree Boshin, who will speak first as the Service Hours Coordinator for the National Honor Society. And then we have Ariel Castillo, who will speak second as the President of the National Honor Society. So first, Desiree. Desiree was accepted into the PA Virtual Early Graduation Program and is graduating a year early. She will attend, that's worthy of a round of applause. She will attend Carlow University this fall for criminology and psychology to earn a master's and eventually a doctorate. She plays volleyball, rides horses, and paints in her free time. She enjoys spending time with her church community and attending Sunday school and youth groups. Second will be Ariel Castillo, who currently serves as the President of the National Honor Society and as a member of the As a member of the Mu Alpha Theta for Math, the Science National Honor Society, the National English Honor Society, and Rho Kappa for Social Studies. He is also graduating a year early. And will attend the University of Michigan to pursue a bachelor's degree of business administration, followed by his MBA. Outside of the classroom, Ariel enjoys playing the piano, riding ATVs, traveling with his family, and working as a preacher for Watchmen for Jesus Ministries. So first, I will bring Desiree to the microphone.
Congratulations, class of 2023. Today starts one of the most significant changes that we have yet to face. But I have faith that each and every one of you will flourish in your own ways, whether you're attending college, trade school, working right away. Each of those changes is unique to you. And I know it may seem a little scary leaving what is so familiar and so comfortable to all of us, but maybe we're looking at it wrong. This generation has kind of mastered the whole change thing. I mean, we kind of survived a whole global pandemic where you couldn't talk to anyone, you were scared to leave the house. You couldn't even go to the grocery store, which was pointless anyways because there was nothing there. For some of us, one day we went to school and didn't return for a really long time. So graduating, this shouldn't be scary. This is exciting. You are all here because you are strong. Not only did you survive a pandemic, but you survived high school. You are all capable of enduring so much more. Today, when we leave here and go our separate ways, we will encounter many more changes. We become adults. But don't forget that change can be a positive thing. This is where we start our lives. We have the opportunity to design exactly who we want to be and how we want the world to see us. So today, walk the stage, go out into the world, experience life, be the person that little you dreamed of being. And as exciting as all of this is, don't forget how we got here. Who encouraged that little version of ourselves to get to this point? Who sat at the dinner table and cried over our math homework with us when we didn't understand? Who helped us build all those silly little projects and shoe boxes with the little figurines? That person is probably different for everyone in this room, but they encouraged us every time that we wanted to quit and give up, and encouraged us to get to this point. Whether that's a family member, a friend, a mentor, or even just yourself, thank that person. Thank them for helping you get to here, to become independent, and to find who you are, to help you find yourself. And to the families and friends in this room supporting or those watching online, thank you for every one of us for getting us here and being there to support us. Because today, thanks to you, we are all capable of It is time to let your little birds leave the nest. Because today, thanks to you, they are capable of building their own. And to all of my classmates, never forget, and what you choose to do is so important, to choose happiness in it. We are still young, and even though we accept a lot more responsibility from this point on, let's not forget the wise words of Tom Magliozzi. You will never have more energy, enthusiasm, hair, or brain cells than you have today. So tonight, those of you going to prom, I encourage you to take pictures, or just after graduation, and cherish your youth and the looks that come with being young. Save those pictures as mementos of the rich friendships that you created here at PA Virtual or other places. Hold on to the people that are close to you, but don't be afraid to branch out into the world, meet new people, and just explore. I know all of you will do incredible things, and congratulations.
Good afternoon. I would like to personally thank our PA Virtual faculty and express my gratitude for having the privilege of delivering this speech to the class of 2023. Everyone present is here to celebrate your achievements in education. From the moment you learned to write your name to the minute you began counting numbers with your hand. Every word you've sounded, every pencil you've broken, every equation you solved, and every event you have studied has led you to this time, the day when your K through 12 learning is complete. Let's hear it. As you contemplate on this and glimpse around the center of your graduation ceremony, I invite you to look back to the memorable moments encountered during these years. Your favorite lessons, your time with family and peers, your laughs with friends, and your bitter tears. Your late nights, your leisure and rest, and the exciting group activities, tech issues, and tests. These moments are past, and now you are here, just about to flip your tassel from right to left. However, this is not the end of your learning. This is the beginning of your journey through life. We've all grown accustomed to learning and living in the light of our homes, with the stars of our learning coaches, siblings, and teachers. Yet outside this structure lies the world, a dark place. You are to be peculiar, sound-minded, and different from most, shining through charity and love for one another, standing as proponents for liberty and the freedom of conscience for all, letting the minds clash, but keeping the fists down, giving hope, but casting presumption to the side, judging rightly, and never failing to extend the hand of forgiveness. This is the calling of your education, one that echoes that your knowledge has not been given to be kept hidden, but to be applied so that you can shine in this world. In your family gatherings, in your friendly events, at your universities, in your future occupations, and in your future homes, you must shine, guys. You'll face opposition for this, for remaining as a good standing light. Yet the challenges we have overcome and the preparation we've gained as students of this cyber school will help us illuminate on in the Institute of Life. So when others try to put our light with doubt, we may shine still. And when the world and its members of darkness seek to combat our rays, we may shine brighter. And when the light of others appears to dim, we'll help them and give them the hope they need to remain shining, that the light in this world may never go out. So now, I ask you, would you like to be a light? Let's hear it. Would you like to be a light? Come on, I know you can do louder than that. Class of 2023 and everyone in this room, would you like to be a light? We are not strangers to lights. We've seen many in this school and at home. I'll take the time to name a few. Our learning coaches are a prime example, giving us love and support while educating us so we could be here today. On this matter, I can say that my parents have been and ever will continue to be a light in my life. Like many of you, my mom was my first teacher. The one who read to me the Bible, Mo Willems' books, and my school material, and taught me how to love learning. My father aided her in this and worked as my history professor, my sports coach, my writing instructor, while laboring to provide for our home. While caring for my siblings and me, they never failed to give me the instruction and support that I needed in both life and academics. And I thank God they never will. We have seen many lights amidst our faculty, of which our former CEO, Dr. John Chandler, stands more than notable. I remember that during our NJSS, National Junior Honor Society induction in 2019, he congratulated us and encouraged us to grow up to be the people who applied their knowledge wherever we went. Unfortunately, he passed away on November 2nd, 2021. Yet in honor of his memory, my peers and I in the Student Council created the Dr. Chandler Memorial Project last school year, showing that the good example he gave as a leader in education is not lost. We've also felt the light of many teachers and educators within this school who work not only to instruct us in subjects, but also to make learning fun, to build our friendships, and motivate us to excel, even in times of hardship and uncertainty. As a matter of fact, one of the reasons why I'm here before you today is due to the encouragement of a special middle school teacher who's out here somewhere in this crowd, Mrs. Cynthia Willits. Who, after asking if I was going to speak at graduation and discovering that I had not made moves to do so, looked me in the eye with a little chuckle and said, "You better work on that." Along with her, I send my personal thanks to Mrs. Barnett, to Mrs. Elder, Mr. Grants, Mr. Matus, Mrs. Steitner, Mrs. Hall, Mrs. Blisman, and Mrs. Burke, and Mrs. Gulbis, who's also here, and Mrs. Gomes. and all the other amazing teachers here in this school for their work of inspiration. Let's hear it for them. You see, without the lights of those in our homes and abroad standing as our examples, we would have not made it to this point in our lives. So after the speeches are over, the chants and farewells are made, and the ceremony is complete, let us let our light shine, shining for all, in the same way how our loved ones and friends at PAVCS have shined for us. Let's hear it, come on. I choose to do so, and I hope for you to do the same. So thank you, congratulations, and may God bless you. Take care, everyone. Congrats.
Can we give them another round of applause? Thank you, Desiree and Pastor Ariel. Oh, I'm sorry, just Ariel. No, they were awesome speakers, and I see my job being taken away, so maybe I won't be invited back to do this next year. So next, I'm going to bring to the podium our alumni speaker, Miss Danielle Brown from the class of 2010. Who has been and still is an actor, singer, and musician, in addition to now being a business owner and social media manager. She is a Broadway, television, and commercial star who leveraged her education at PA Virtual to propel her into her career pursuits and passions. Her full bio appears in the program, and I encourage you to take a look at her many accomplishments. We are honored to bring Ms. Danielle back to the PA Virtual stage.
Before I address the graduates, I'd like you to watch this ad I appeared in for PA Virtual 12 years ago, which for me is a blast from the past, but for you might be totally relatable.
When I first started Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School, my mom made sure she met all my teachers and that she could get in contact with them whenever she needed to. I can work at my own pace, but my teachers are there when I need them. My school works with my busy schedule. I have friends all over the state, and we stay connected through school. My classes are very intense, but I like the challenge.
Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School.
Give me a smiley face if you can hear me. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. You may think, is it really that simple? To just dream and create, and then all of a sudden, your future is set for life? You may think that the hard work is done now that you are finished with school, but this is just the beginning of something else entirely. People say that you have to start at the bottom and work your way to the top. Though that may be true, you have to keep in mind that that's not the only time you might be down there. You will fall, you will fail, but what matters is how you bounce back. What matters is what kind of fire the setbacks start within you to push you to do something beyond your wildest dreams. I have had the great privilege to have a very fulfilling career, and I have accomplished things some people only dream of by the age of 6 years old. And that was all made possible by PA Virtual, because I could do school wherever and whenever. I filmed my first commercial at 6, got cast in Les Miserables on Broadway at the age of 7, and stayed in that show for 2 years and 9 months. I voiced cartoon characters on Blue's Clues, national commercials, jingles, off-Broadway shows, Xbox promos, and more. I was on top of the world, and I was set for life, or so I thought. It turns out that the hard work you put in just isn't enough sometimes. The long hours, the memorization, the expectation to be perfect takes a toll. By the age of 12, I was not able to sing like I used to. My memorization skills, this is harder than I thought. My memorization skills were declining. I was gaining weight rapidly, and I could not focus on school, which put me back an entire year. I would sit in front of my computer with a blank Word document open, and I would just watch that little line blink and blink. Meanwhile, my manager was telling me that I was in my awkward stage and that my career was over. All of that hard work, all of that planning, all of that sacrifice to be back at square one. In 2007, I found out why I was struggling so much. I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's thyroiditis and had nodules that were preventing me from singing the way that I used to. They could not remove the nodules since my vocal cords were intertwined, and if they did surgery, then there was a chance that I may never sing again. I now felt like that little line in the Word document, at a standstill, blinking, not knowing what was going to happen next. A childhood friend of mine, Nick Jonas, some of you may know him, he quoted his dad in an interview, and he said that he would always tell him to live like you were at the bottom, even when you were at the top. That quote has always stuck with me, and I have often used this to keep myself humble when things were going well, because at any moment, it can all be taken away. I know that all too well, and so will you. You will know what it's like to work so hard for something, be so proud that you want to shout your accomplishments from the tops of mountains and brag to all of the people that doubted you. But, as tempting as that is, it is more important to be humble and grateful for the moment that you are living in, because it is so easy to slide back down that mountain and lose it all. Or, in other words, being dragged back into synchronous classes after you just bragged to all of your PA virtual friends that you were asynchronous and didn't have to go to class anymore. Right? I mean, it happens. Fast forward to my new normal, not acting, not wanting to be anywhere in the spotlight, feeling like I had nothing to offer if it wasn't on stage or in the acting world. I started getting involved in church and volunteering for the tech team. I found a love for video production, audio production, and live sound engineering. I thought that was it. I'll dedicate my life to sound engineering, which, by the way, was what my graduation project was written about. So I built a studio in my basement, crafted my own voiceover reel, and started recording myself and others for businesses around the world. I was also working on a duo with my sister Jennifer, who was also a PA virtual graduate. We were recording our first single at the time, and life was going great again. I was gaining confidence back, and I finally had my thyroid in order. Meanwhile, right when I was starting to get better, my sister was diagnosed with the same thyroid disease. We refused to let the disease hold us back, and even started a support community called Damn the Butterfly that is a safe space for people with thyroid diseases and autoimmune disorders. Despite losing a year of school, I graduated from PA Virtual on time. My sister and I had every single weekend booked with multiple show days and were opening up for bands we grew up listening to. I now was stronger because I had been to my rock bottom and back. I was on top of the world again. PA Virtual even asked my sister and I to teach a career day class. I mean, guys, that's a huge deal because I was now the person that had all of the privileges. I knew I had made it because I had the privileges in Illuminate and I could turn off chat privileges and everything like that. Or should I say Blackboard Ultra? A lot has changed since then. I just found out that you guys read novels online now. Back in my day, they were sent to our house in big yellow boxes. Some of you might remember that. The thing about thinking that you're on top of the world means that you have further to fall when things don't go as planned. My mom has a saying, life, it's what it is. It's such a simple statement, but it's so true. Life is what it is. We can't change the course of what's going to happen and when, but we can change how we react. Bouncing back after failure is like when you're a kid trying to hold your breath and swim to the bottom of a pool. It's easy swimming down, but the struggle is when you're wanting to gasp for breath and fighting to push your way back up to the top. With each dive down, it gets easier because your lungs get stronger. You are able to stand being underwater longer instead of panicking because you already know what to expect this time. You will learn over time, through many ups and downs, that all the negatives in your life eventually become valuable lessons learned and positive strengths gained that push you to success. You will understand why you had to go through all of the struggle and the trials that you went through. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge and talk to all of the parents and the siblings in the room. This is just as much your graduation as it is theirs. You have dealt with the 12 a.m. deadlines, the panic of when they accidentally delete a project that is due that night. I know because I've done this. Sorry to my mom and Jen. You may not know how you got here, but you did. Now, to all of the teachers, thank you for your patience and for answering all of the after-class questions. You have helped craft your students into stronger, more capable human beings. You have helped them solve problems, learn new skills, and perseverance that they will carry with them through the rest of their lives. You are shaping the next generation of great thinkers and doers, and we thank you for that. Live in the moment. Enjoy this right now. Look around at your family, your fellow graduates, at yourself. Be proud. You have made it. Today was just a date on your calendar that you were counting down to for months, and now you are here. Remember this moment, right now, what it's like to be truly proud of yourself, what it's like to feel accomplished, what it's like to be proud of your friends and your peers, to see your family smiling and taking pictures of you in your cap and gown. Now, here's your challenge. Take all of those feelings and bottle them up like it's a time capsule. Bury it into your mind, but never forget where it's hidden. And then remember to dig it up every time life gets you down. Every time that you're back at square one. In the beginning of my speech, that PA Virtual commercial captured what was buried in my time capsule. That moment, when I was given my diploma and the smile that was on my face, I dig up every time I think I can't do it anymore, or take one more step forward without giving up. I tell myself to remember that girl. I tell myself not to let her down because she made it. She has pushed through impossible situations. She pushed through losing a year of school because of an illness, and she graduated on time, with high honors, I might add. Thank you. I tell myself, if I made it through all of that, I can make it through anything, and you will too. Life will throw you many impossible situations, but you have been handed the tools to fix it, to build a new you each time the storm of life tears you apart down to the very foundation you thought was firm and unbreakable. Remember that changes only happen when you push past your comfort zone. Singers that are afraid of cracking will never hit higher notes. Dancers that are afraid of falling will never land those pirouettes. Be strong, be persistent, and don't be afraid to start over, because the new you will be someone you never dreamed you could be. Congratulations, class of 2023. You have made it.
Thank you. Can we give Danielle another round of applause? She dropped so many important nuggets in that speech, and I'm telling you, we did not compare notes. None of us did. But in hearing all three of their speeches, it was validation and confirmation from me on what I spoke and delivered is what I was needing to deliver today. So much appreciated, great speeches. And now, we've reached that very important time. So I'd like to ask Dr. Deborah Heath Thornton, our Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Bonnie Schaefer, Chair, Board of Trustees, Dr. Sheikha Bouali, Chief Academic Officer, and Ms. Laura Afshari, High School Principal, to join me on the stage, along with the other high school staff. We've reached that moment you've been waiting for.
Desiree Bochin. Ariel Castillo. Dua Abu-Jabbar. Ashley Adam. Say her last name for me. Tesla Anglin. Alana Arswaga. Congratulations. Aishamil Attaway. Congratulations. Oh. Jason Bailey. Lucas Barker. Jasmine Bates. Congratulations. Nikaya Burvine. Emma Larson. Thank you. Rachel Beislein. Morgan Bloomer. My favorite name. Chloe Boney. Second last name? Thank you. Michaela Boyce. Gabrielle Bretz. Alexandra Bretz. Congratulations. Lakota Bulmers. All right. Aviana Capel. Mackenzie Kane. Logan Carter. Akinai Carpenter Sawyer. Trinity Celestine. Nalani Chambers. Brendan Coble. Russell Conklin. Saki Constant. Rachel Coyne. Wait. Benjamin Coyle. Dakota Cullinan. Lila D'Angelo. Ethan Danner.
Just in time, that's all that matters.
Terry Doherty. Deanna Davila.
Thank you.
Charles Davis. Gabriel Dickerson. Vismarlin Estrella. Lacey Four. Sophia Fortin. Shayla Mia Garcia. Autumn Gibson. Brian Gonzalez.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Connor Goss. Torian Green. Angel Betty Moss. Kiara Hatchell.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Rabia Hansen. Kaylee Hockman. Deja Horn. Malaysia Hunt Jeffries. Haley Irwin.
Thank you.
Ella Jenkins. Amir Kabah.
Yeah. It's mine forever now.
Kayla Keith.
Monet Kelly, right? Thank you.
Monet Kelly Morris.
Thank you. Want to have some school spirit.
Haley Kleckner.
Congratulations.
Kaylee Crow. Sadie Lightcap. Marcos Lorenzo.
You have to buy.
Jaquil Lowe. Colby Mackner. Emma Meese. Harley Miller. Tasia Moore Franks. Mariah Morgan.
Congratulations to both of you.
Neha Mustafa.
Congratulations.
Antonio Negron. Amy Newman. Reina Ortiz.
Come on up to the line. Say your last name for me.
Miriam Padaruski. Elias Pajagotis. Braden Pascal.
Welcome. Thank you.
Abdullah Patterson.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Brennan Patterson. Jenna Person. Joan Person. Connor Prince.
Congratulations.
Matthew Pryor. Jordan Rodriguez.
Congratulations. Absolutely. Glad you're here.
Zachary Ruferak. Lamia McCleary. Marley Salazar. Niana Sampson.
Congratulations.
James Schiffbauer.
Up to the line. Deidre.
Thank you. Deidre Scott. Thank you. Samir Sheard. Moritz Skolowski. Isis Smith Campbell. Shamaya Stevenson.
Say your last name for me.
Jessanine Suklianda. Eli Tack. Josiah Texeria. Maya Thompson. Robert Torres. Aliana Vasquez. Joseph Vito.
How are you? Simple one for you. Yeah.
Nathan Wagner.
Thank you. All this looks good.
Jonathan Walsh. Ariana Watson. Blaze Crawl.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Glad you're both here.
Brandon Mahay. Crescente Williams. Nadia Wojcik. Grace Zimmerman. Thank you. Riley Etzel. Fabiola Matos Montalvo. Serenity Vandermark. Thank you. Samad Latif. And now I would like to acknowledge the graduates who had planned to be here today but could not due to unforeseen circumstances. We congratulate Caitlin Crust, Trevor Lowaninsky, Sophia Landino, Taylor Hill, Dawn Shalala Reed, Dennis Pierce, Malachi Webb, Kirsten Unverboben, Brandon Torres, Shane Snell, Saad Sheikh, Layla Wilson, Kashay Williams Harrison, Ian Ramsey. Congratulations.
So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's hard to beat that. So I am Bonnie Schaefer, your humble chair of the board, and I must tell you that all the work we do, and my colleagues on the board echo this, all the work we do during the year, this makes it all worthwhile, to get to see all of you and to recognize your accomplishments and to congratulate you. I have the special privilege of conferring the diplomas. We say confer diplomas and give the charge. And there's lots of wisdom I would love to give you all, but I know you've heard a lot today, so I don't want to muddy that up, because they all said things better than I ever could. But I do want to say this. Graduating seniors of 2023, you are the one and only 15th graduating class of Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School, the class of 2023. I am humbled and honored to be here with you. So I was going to quote from a famous speech. You guys can all look this up because I'm not going to quote, I'm going to paraphrase. A man by the name of David Foster Wallace, 2005, probably when a lot of you were about born, gave a talk at a graduation. Maybe someone's telling me to be quiet here. It's hard to beat that. I'm going to be driving home in the rain, right? But he gave a very famous, a now famous speech. And he talked about, as so many of us have talked about already, enjoy the day, but also choose wisely in your next steps. And he put it, the way to find real freedom is to choose who or what you will worship or follow. And he said he strongly advised to go against our default setting, which is basically to serve ourselves, because he says that will eat you alive. The more money you chase, you'll never be satisfied. You know, the more the power, you'll never feel like you have enough. Money's and power, you know, beauty and physical allure, you'll never feel good enough. But choose something outside of yourselves, and that would be my encouragement as well. So I charge each of you now to go forward, to hold your head high, carry your diploma proudly, set new goals, prepare to reach new heights. The world is your oyster, if you will let it be. And take with you everything good that you have learned during your time here at PA Virtual Charter School. The knowledge, the analytical skills, the relationships, the awareness of your world, the social skills, the character development, the technology skills, the good values. You've been in a good place. And I must say, too, to the academic coaches, my board colleagues over here, all of us here have been in your place. Our children all went through the school, and so I tend to get really choked up when I see the academic coaches, because I know you have come alongside in a very, very special way, and you'll reap the benefits as we have. But take all of this and better our world. And finally, remember us, your alma mater. We're always going to be your alma mater. We can't wait to see what you do. So send us pictures, texts, videos, whatever. It's all great. So I will be conferring the diplomas now. Will the students and their learning coaches please rise? If you're watching us on live stream, I encourage you to rise as well. So to our learning coaches, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all you have done that has resulted in your student being here today. You are an integral part of our model. This could not all have happened without you. Now go get some sleep. Learning coaches, you may now be seated. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School, and with the authority thus vested in me by the Department of Education of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer to each of you the diploma of this fine institution with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. Now, we do the most important part. Anybody know what that is? The tassels. Very good. So we're going to have a little dress rehearsal here. We're going to move it from the right. This is your right over here to the left. We're all going to do it together, right? Okay. Go. Yes. Congratulations, PA Virtual, class of 2023. May God bless you all.
And now, everyone, before the marshals lead our illustrious graduates and learning coaches out, all PA virtual staff is now asked to take their positions along the middle aisle over there. Come over a little bit more, though, this way because of the rain, but we are very happy to once again celebrate our graduating class with the PA virtual tradition of the human wall. Marshals, please proceed with leading the class in our recessional.